You into some 2 girls in 1 cup? What you on? Right? No, I started listening to a lot of shit, man. I started listening to shit with like an open mind. I'm like, damn, man. These niggas really had the younger me under a spell. No, look, they still dope. Don't get me wrong. The hood me, the nigga that grew up in Watts, them niggas, that me love them niggas. I got 2 sides of me. I got the older me and I got the newer me. The older me love them niggas. Them niggas is the best ever. They the best. Now, you know what's crazy? I'm about to go left field. You know who I took out of my top 5? The whole Wu Tang. Everybody. Took everybody out of my top 5. I know I'm about to get criticized for this. This damn near taboo to say. I took the whole Wu Tang out of my top 5. Get out of there. Man, I went back to listen to Wu Tang. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't never really a Wu Tang fan, but you know, I knew Wu Tang is Wu Tang. So I went back and I listened to a lot of the Wu joints. Make this shit out my goddamn CD player, man. Yo, it's only about 3 good niggas in Wu Tang, man. All 70 of them niggas hot garbage. Just keeping it real. No disrespect. With all due respect to my elders that put on for us. It's about 3-4 of them niggas nice. 70 plus of them niggas is hot garbage. I fuck with the Wu. Get out of there. Get out of my top. No, but look, man, I'm keeping it real. As we move into 2023, the more and more I think about this and the more and more I look at what's happening, the award shows, the billboards, all these things are a grand design pushed by people who most definitely don't want to see us in any form of position of power. I'm saying it. All this shit around the whole board is pushed by something that don't want us in power. So it's never gonna push anything with any form of agenda, anything with any form of message. It's not gonna push that. And it's fucked up because black niggas know. Look, all the smart rappers know we gotta mask the shit. We gotta say double entendres and shit just to try to sneak some smart shit in there. It's fucked up. We can't even speak our minds. We can't even keep it real in these records because we know that the power players not pushing that, and they not gonna put any money up behind anything that's pushing that. We all know that. Everybody knows that. And you could possibly blow up without it, but you know the algorithms and all that gonna block the shit too. So they got mad amount of things that'll filter your shit right into the conspiracy theory thing if you even start speaking of anything of that perspective. So, once again, I do want to give a big shout out to Top Dog. And I do want to give a shout out to the whole TDE camp because they most definitely are a few people that went against the agenda and to this day still go against the agenda. So shouts out to the TDE camp, Absol, Kendrick Q, J-Rock, and everybody. They most definitely take the chances with making the music that speaks on certain things that people ain't supposed to speak on. Shouts out to Absol. Nigga had a track called Bohemian Grove that blew. You get what I'm saying? It's certain shit. Shouts out to Lupe for taking the chances. Shouts out to Black Thought. Shouts out to Nas. Hey, speaking of Nas, I know y'all finna hate me for this. Listen, I know y'all finna hate me for this. But speaking of Nas, so Nas dropped these last projects, right? Look, listen, hear me out. Nas dropped these last couple of projects. And don't get me wrong, these last couple of projects Nas dropped is fire. But want me to tell you why they ain't sticking? I'm gonna tell you why these last Nas and Hit Boy joints, want me to tell you why they ain't sticking. Because Nas created he created his world. Nas gave birth to the smart niggas. He gave birth to a whole form of hip hop to where you supposed to be smart. He gave birth to that. And all the niggas that grew up off Nas are now on level 5 conspiracy. Nas still on level 1 conspiracies. The niggas that Nas trained, they on level 5 conspiracies. So now when Nas make these records, his fans is waiting for him to give the solution to Earth. As a Nas fan, I'm a Nas fan. When I hear these songs, when Nas tell me he dropping a new album, you know what I'm expecting? Bitch, I need to hear how COVID was created. My guy said in the building, what's popping? Look, I'm just saying, look. Nas created a world of smart niggas. So now these smart niggas have grown up to extra smart niggas. So now niggas is looking at Nas like, hey, we want to know some super smart shit. At this point in Nas' career, Nas supposed to be rapping in calculus. We need a calculus record from Nas. Bitch, teach us how space works. Nas supposed to have gray hair and a professor jacket with a chalkboard right now. He supposed to look like Nasbert Einstein. That's who we thought Nas was gonna turn into, Nasbert Einstein. We want to see Nas in front of a chalkboard with the calculations to the existence of everything. That's what we want to see. I'm keeping it real. I'm a Nas fan. So when Nas drop these new joints, we be listening. We be like, oh, that's hard. Queens, get the money. Queens. We be listening. That's hard. But we be waiting for him to say something that, look, man, you know what was one of Nas' craziest verses? His most recent craziest verses. And I'm going to tell you, Nas threw us off a cliff. The album with him and Damian Marley, that album was like, oh, Nas is all the way there. Listen, hear me out. When Nas did the joint with Damian Marley, that's when I was like, oh, Nas is on the side of fuck the world. He ready to go. Let's go. Who wrote the Bible? Who wrote the Quran? What kind of spell is mankind under? Nigga, you can't give the people that and then abandon that type of, like, no, Nas, you got to go all the way there. You can't give the people that and then abandon that. You got to go all the way there. We was waiting for that. We still waiting for that. I'm a Nas fan. We still waiting for that. We waiting. Look, man, we just went through a whole pandemic. Dear conscious rappers, we went through a whole pandemic. I don't think y'all understand it. We went through a whole pandemic, man. Let me see my boy. Where's this nigga at? Fashion. Yo.